Hi, I'm Matt Oechsli, and I want to share with you some of the nuggets we've garnered from our 2013 Affluent research. But first, why is everybody focused on the affluent? Well, they control between 50 or 60%, depending on who you're listening to, of all consumer spending. And according to the Census Bureau, in 2011 real term dollars, somebody earning $158,000 in 1990 in 2011 had $28,000 more spending power. And they're less than 20% of the population. It's where the money is. It's the quickest road to affluence for a salesperson is being able to master selling to the affluent. Now, there's 5 little nuggets I want to share. The first is trust, the trust factor. The affluent are a very distrustful species. Yeah, they know you make commissions or that you will get benefits from doing business with them. However, they have to feel as though you empathize with them, you listen to them, and you're helping them make a major purchase decision. Also, your firm's advertising needs to be trustworthy. You need to know your firm's advertising. It needs to be on point. Because if their advertising isn't spot on, isn't trustworthy, and by the way, they don't trust advertising in general, it reflects poorly on you. Second is your expertise. You have to be an expert in your product, your subject matter, your service, really your industry. Your value proposition, you need to know it inside and out, and it needs to be legitimate. It just can't be concocted out of thin air, and you need to know your competition. Your competition for your value proposition, what can we provide that they're not providing, but you never bash the competition. Third is relationships. The affluent crave relationships. This garners trust. The more we become digitized, the more we crave interpersonal relationships. And our data is very, very clear on this. When there's a big issue, they want face-to-face interaction. And this is where personal sales trumps the Amazon effect. And the Amazon effect is online shopping. When I went looking for a flat screen television a few years ago, word of mouth influence prompted my search. I talked to my brother, who's an early adopter of all these expensive electronics. I did my online research, shared my research with him. He signed off on it. I went to the major big box stores. Very unpleasant experience. I circled back to my brother. He suggested to go online to Amazon. I bought my television, including a scheduled delivery and an installation. It was simple, yet there is no real relationship. The affluent want relationships. If we can't develop these relationships, we're vulnerable to that Amazon effect. And then the fourth is the ease in the purchase decision. Now, that Amazon effect with my television was a very easy sequence. It was simple. We really need to make it easy for our clients to do business with us. And by the way, they're clients. They're not customers. They're clients. They're going to have repeat business. We're consulting them. They're just not buying a product and going away. And finally, probably the most important tip I'm going to share with you involves follow-up. Why? Because follow-up strengthens the relationship, it strengthens the trust factor, and you trump the Amazon effect, because this is personal now, and you're following up, you want to understand how the product or service is performing, do they have any questions? That stimulates positive word-of-mouth influence, strengthens the relationship, increases the probability of repeat business. So go for it strong, into affluence always.